Hello once again, YouTube. Duke Nukem 2417 here. I have not done a video for my channel since last year, and it's high time that I rectified that, so here we are. Before we begin, no, this is not an April Fool's Day prank video. I'm not in the mood to do one of those, and even if I was, anything I could do would probably suck. So, this is just me playing Amulets and Armor Classic, and monologuing. Well, not monologuing, I'm talking to all of you, my wonderful subscribers and viewers. Although it might count as a I don't know. Screw it. Moving on. I could have done videos earlier this year. I could have done one in February, but then there was a thing with a helicopter and a basketball player, and I figured, you know what, I'm going to let everyone deal with the fallout from that. I could have done a video every day during Lent, which is actually still ongoing. But then family issues happened, and, shall we say, life got in the way. And it would have been very stupid of me to try and do a video at that time. So, then there was the matter of the fact that I had an upper respiratory problem. Not related to the current pandemic, which I'll get to, believe me. I had an upper respiratory problem last month. I had to sit in the back row during a funeral because I didn't want to be coughing on everyone else and everything else. That monumentally sucked. And thus, here we are. Lent is almost over anyway. But whatever. I'm not going to be doing a video for every day of the remainder of Lent because the original plan was to do a video every day over the course of Lent, which was 40 days. Like I said, life got in the way. Stuff to do, funerals to go to. Well, a funeral to go to. But yeah, I might as well address the big issue that everyone's been talking about. The pandemic. Coronavirus. COVID-19. What hasn't been affected by that? Movie premieres have been delayed and postponed. Sporting events have been delayed and postponed. Except for one sports entertainment event, which has not been postponed because the one in charge of that particular company is an idiot who despises all signs of weakness and would rather hold the show anyway and try to make as little money off of it as possible than, you know, care about the well-being and safety of the people working for him. What a colossal anus. In fact, I'm not even going to say his name. You probably already know who I'm talking about and what event I'm referring to, but I'm not going to mention his name anyway because he doesn't deserve to be mentioned on this channel. To hell with him. Anyway, yeah. That's still going on because the one in charge of it is an idiot. But every legitimate sporting event, I should say, has been postponed or delayed or just flat out canceled. The Olympics are going to be happening next year, not this year. So, fun. Movies that have just been in the theater are available to buy and rent via home pay-per-view services, which is a trip and a half because I saw Sonic the Hedgehog in the theater in February, which was a good experience. Thankfully, the fact that they changed the design of Sonic from that abomination from the original trailer, the new Sonic design far more faithful to the games, and the movie didn't piss me off. You know, I have nothing bad to say about it. I do feel like they cut a lot out. I do feel like there's a missing 10 to 25 minutes somewhere in there that they need to put back in. But, you know, that's nothing against the movie itself or the design of Sonic or anything like that. It just feels, ironically enough, a Sonic the Hedgehog movie feels a little bit too rushed in terms of pacing. Har, har, har. Anyway. But I liked the Sonic movie. It was good. It didn't piss me off. And, you know, what else can you say about it? You know, if it doesn't piss you off, that's only a good thing. Anyway. Thus, we move on to the big news item. The pandemic. I'm not infected. No one in my family is infected. But my state is still under a stay-at-home order, which, of course, my immediate family is, in fact, going to be obeying. Non-essential businesses are closed, except for two stupid companies who think that they know better than the government and would like to make as much money as possible, effectively profiteering off of this. For more information, go watch Camelot331's channel. Seriously, his videos are awesome. I'm subscribed to his channel, so yeah. But yeah, non-essential businesses are shuttered for the moment. Schools are closed, churches are closed, libraries are closed, restaurants are closed. Well, they're still doing delivery, I think. But yeah, this pandemic has affected almost everyone and everything around the world. And as for my thoughts on this pandemic, if your state or your country has a stay-at-home order, please do the world a favor and stay home. There are people out there who are immunocompromised who might be seriously affected by this. By the idiots who decide they know better than the government, or they think they know better than the government, and just want to go out and not social distance and just, I need to stay home, I'm not showing it. You can be asymptomatic and still have it. I only had an upper respiratory thing related to allergies. So. And also, don't be one of those idiots who goes into a store and starts licking and or coughing on everything. I don't care if you think it's funny or if you want to do it as a protest. Number one, coughing on things as a protest of a virus is stupid because a virus has no capacity to understand the concept of a protest, okay? Number two, if you go around licking on and or coughing on everything, all you're doing is making the store, forcing the store, in fact, to throw out inventory that actually could have been purchased by people who needed it. And if that's food that you're licking and or coughing on, then that's especially stupid on your part. So don't do it, okay? Don't go into a store and start coughing on things on purpose. Like, if you have to cough, cover your mouth, cover your nose, all that stuff. But don't overly exaggeratedly cough on things on purpose just because you think it's funny or you want to scare the person in front of you or whatever. Don't. And I cannot understand the licking thing. People going into a store and licking things. That's almost worse. I cannot wrap my brain around that. Going into a store and licking stuff. What the hell? Just, what the hell? Don't do it. Just don't lick stuff in a store. Okay? Don't do it. So yeah, that's my take on the whole pandemic situation. If you need to stay at home, stay at home. Do the world a favor, you know? Things are going to reopen. Everything that's been canceled and delayed will eventually be back on. Stay at home. Do other stuff to take your mind off of the self-isolation and the quarantine and all that. Just don't flout the rules because you think you know better. Don't. Just, ugh. I cannot stress that enough. In any case, I hope this video finds all of you wonderful viewers and subscribers of mine healthy, safe, and sane. As for more videos from me, I have no idea. I will probably try to do a few more. I don't know, nothing's set in stone. In any case, thank you all so very much for watching, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, and if you're wondering what game this is Amulets and Armor Classic. The Windows version specifically. Ancient DOS Games, the series done by Pixel Amusement, Chris Azek, has 2 videos on this. One video on the original Amulets and Armor, although he only played the shareware version because that was the only one he had. And the other video on Amulets and Armor Classic, which is the DOS version specifically, although anything from that can be applied to this Windows version as well. In any case, that is it for this video. Thank you all so very much for watching, for liking, for commenting, and for subscribing. And as always, stay tuned for more. Hail to the king, baby!